Hello dear. Today we are going to learn about preference shares and its types. Let's study. There are two types of shares, equity shares and preference shares. Equity shares are ordinary shares, whereas preference shares are those shares who enjoy certain preferences or priority over equity shares in terms of two things. Number one, payment of dividend. Number two, repayment of capital at the time of winding up of the company. It means if company declares dividend will be first paid to preference shareholders and followed by equity shareholders. And at the time of winding up of the company, repayment of capital will also be made first to preference shareholders followed by equity shareholders. These shares enjoy priority and hence they are called preference shares. There are 8 types of preference shares, namely redeemable, irredeemable, convertible, non-convertible, cumulative, non-cumulative, participating and non-participating. The first classification is on the basis of redemption. They are redeemable preference shares and irredeemable preference shares. Redeemable means repayable. Redeemable preference shares are those preference shares which are redeemed or repaid after certain period of time. For example, after 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, etc. 20 years is the maximum time limit. For issue of irredeemable preference shares, permission of Article of Association is compulsory. Redeemable preference shares must be fully paid up, and for its redemption, fund must be raised out of fresh issue or divisible profit only. On another hand, we have irredeemable preference shares. Irredeemable preference shares are those preference shares which are not redeemed or not repaid after certain period of time. They are repaid at the time of winding up of the company. Issue of irredeemable preference share is prohibited in India since 15th June 1988. The next classification is on the basis of conversion. They are convertible preference shares and non-convertible preference shares. Convertible preference shares are those preference shares which are converted into equity shares after a certain period of time. For example, after 4 years, 8 years, 12 years, etc. After conversion, they enjoy all rights and benefits enjoyed by equity shareholders of the company. The next we have is non-convertible preference shares. Non-convertible preference shares are those preference shares which are not converted into equity shares after a certain period of time. Throughout the lifetime of the company, they remain preference shares. The next classification is on the basis of cumulation. They are cumulative preference shares and non-cumulative preference shares. Cumulative preference shares are those preference shares which accumulate unpaid dividend on shares. If company does not declare dividend in particular year or years, it will be paid as and when declared. Here we have taken a small example. There are two columns, year and declaration of dividend. Company did not declare dividend in 2012 and company declared dividend in 2013. In this case, company must pay dividend for all 3 years, that is 2011, 2012 and 2013. All preference shares in India are cumulative, otherwise as stated in Articles of Association of the company. On the other hand, we have non-cumulative preference shares. Non-cumulative preference shares are those preference shares which do not accumulate unpaid dividend on shares. If dividend is not paid in a particular year or years, it is gone forever. Of course, cumulative preference shares are far beneficial than that of non-cumulative ones. The next classification is on the basis of participation. They are participating preference shares and non-participating preference shares. Participating preference shares are those preference shares which participate in surplus profit and surplus assets of the company. Whereas non-participating preference shares does not participate in surplus profit or surplus assets of the company. Surely, participating preference shares are better. Hope you guys like this video. Unless you convey, I won't be able to improve. Just like, share, comment and subscribe. Keep watching, learning and improving. Meet you at the next video. Thank you very much.